Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play King of Dragon Pass. I've been playing around this game a little bit recently, finding it quite enjoyable, so I decided to do a Let's Play of it. I haven't completed the game at all, I've only played a couple of years of it. I find the randomness of it quite enjoyable. So yes, I'm going to share a Let's Play of it. Let's start a new game, shall we? There was once a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to these times. Your clan begins when you join the forces of the storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contribution at that time were personal honor and close kinship to other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. Let's click next. The marriage. After many tribulations, adventures and discoveries, Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Ernalda, the Earth Mother. The two of them created the marriage ring and established great harmony in the world through this sacred bonding. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most clans either woot with Orlanth or learned a secret from Ernalda. A few clans stood with Ermal, god of horses, and the sun as an honor guard. How did you prepare for the great marriage? Let's have a look-see. I think men and women donned gleaming armor and stood guard with Ermal to protect celebrants from Orlanth's many enemies. They would do that one, yes. Celebration time. Orlanth struggled to make the world was just beginning, and many other gods joined him in it. Orlanth undertook many wars of conquest. Other more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest famous event was... let's have a look-see. I don't know. I know these all have different benefits when you start the game. I think the Battle of Extinguished Field, when Orlanth's forces defeated those of his worst enemy, Ilm, the Bright Emperor. Orlanth succeeded in remaking the world and thus begun the golden era called the Storm Age. Orlanth's son Vingkot was a famous warlord during this time. Most of the people in the area were among his followers. Many people who would not have survived joined his tribes. He was a great organizer and helped the many scattered people form into new clans and tribes. Your clan was one of those aided by King Vingkot. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. After you proved yourselves robust and capable of survival, King Vingkot placed a remnant people under your protection. They were the Naldabin, or stick farmers. You had to choose whether to make them into thralls, slaves, or adopt them as members of your own clan. How did you aid these strangers? I'm going to adopt them as members of my clan, I think. The foes of Vingkotlings were many. Your people fought hard against them. Which of them in particular did you fight? Trolls, Beastmen, Elf Warlord, Champion of the Flatland called Prax, Salty Lord of the Sea, Warlord of the Earth Tribe. I think I'm going to fight Trolls. Who doesn't like fighting trolls? The Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly everything. Orlanth and his allies fought hard against them, but chaos almost always won. Catastrophes shook the world, such as the sunfall, the rain of blood, and the terrible laughing tsunami. In this era, many gods died and many new ones rose to prominence. The darkness got so bad that even Orlanth and his companions had to abandon humans to their own destiny. Only a few deities, either small ones or weak ones, remained at all. The world stagnated and died. Your clan, whatever its previous glory, was diminished to a ragged handful of hardy survivors. Next. Hjort the king was the leader who emerged amid the turmoil of darkness. The combined efforts of Hjort and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created the laws that we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions which Hjort discerned among his clans was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, while others maintained a balance between these two principles. Which kind was your clan? Well, since we're not accepting thralls, I don't want to be a war clan. I think I may be a peaceful clan, actually. Finally, the sun rose again. While the rest of society worked to protect itself, find food, or otherwise just survive, the first priests worked to re-establish links with the ancient deities. Thanks to this new harmony between people and deities, the world was slowly improved. Once the awakening process had begun, it got easier and easier. It got easier and went quicker, as the gods helped awake each other up. Who was the first deity your clan helped to awaken? Let's see. Now, each one of these will give me a shrine and a, what's it called? Not a spell. I can't remember what it's called, but basically a benefit. I think Orlanth the Father. I think we'll stick with him. He was the first one. Things have been different since dawn 1300 years ago. Orlanth and the other gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can still contact the gods through ritual and sacrifice, or enter their realm by reenacting the great stories about their deeds, which contain great magic, but they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in a new place, you marked this great change in the world by naming your land, not after a god but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Hjortland. Hjortland? In honor of the king who taught you how to survive during the darkness. Dragons. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached you, in either its own form or that of a human with a dragon's soul inside. The dragons has always been hostile, or at the very best, utterly uncaring. Orlanth had always been a dragon slayer. After appropriate debate, you had to choose whether to believe the dragon, cooperate and learn to do what the dragons know, or to refuse the dragon and maintain neutrality, or actively oppose the dragon's plans. Do we fight against them? We'd never believe them. We can go along. I do like dragons. I personally do like dragons, but our god was a dragon slayer. Negative. We would never believe a dragon. Most of the world who said yes to the dragons moved to Dragon Pass, a land to the north of your home, Hjortland. You stayed in Hjortland, and it was a good thing too, for a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlanthi along with all of the other foolish human dragon friends. For a long time, no human went to Dragon Pass. Everyone was sure the dragons would eat them too. Getting thirsty. Always talking. Recent events in Hjortland made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, a usurper who called himself the Pharaoh came to Hjortland and started a civil war. Your clan was one which broke into disputes, sometimes violent, about whether to support the Pharaoh or not. In the end, your group of dissidents decided that it would be better to risk the dangers of Dragon Pass and stay and kill your own kin, which is the greatest sin an Orlanthi can commit. The dissidents, unable to live under the Pharaoh would move northward to Dragon Pass. People of similar beliefs from other clans had already made the same decision and settled in the lands there, so you made a new clan and made it a peace clan. just as your ancestors had done in the days of King Hjord. Next. Like your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and selected a place to live. Like the other Orlampi refugees from Hjordland, you settled in Quivinland, a mountainous area in the southeast quadrant of Dragon Pass. You would call these lands your home, or Chula. Traditional required you to make a formal land claim. How much land did you claim? Now this, I think, determines how difficult it is to defend. The more land you have, the more you can expand your farms and your grazing areas for your cattle, sheep and stuff. But it's more difficult to defend. Enemies can sneak past easier. Whereas here, it will be very easy to defend, but we won't have any room to grow. So I think more than we needed to grow into. Okay. Difficulty level, I'm going to stick with easy for now, and I'm going to make it short game length. I still haven't completed the game yet on short or long. Clan name. Also, since I don't think I can rename the characters, I'm going to call the clan name Jimbo Spike. I like naming things after me. And let's click play and begin the game. Last year we built a clan hall, some steads and a shrine to Amal. When we left Hjordland, we lost much of our connection with the gods. Other clans we know back in Hjordland also sent immigrants to Dragon Pass, so we already have friends and enemies in the new land. It is now time for the annual allocation of our clan magic. Before we do that, let's have a look. Provide steadfast. Bless crops. And Thunderstone. We'll get more into that more later. Here's our cattle. We've got 800 cattle. They are wealth, milk, and meat for our clan. Sheep provide us with wool and meat. We got 105 hides of barley, wheat, and rye. We anticipate harvesting food for 759 people. Up here we got pigs feed during the day. We hunt game there. There is our weapon thanes guarding our settlement. 50 horses. We've got 139 cotters to tend the clan sheep and raise food. I don't know whether that's in total or in this house alone. Carls there. We've got 10 crafters. They produce 42 cows worth of good each year. 8 weapon thanes. Oh, there's the other ones. I'm trying to spot cattle raiders. We've got a stockade to protect us from attacks, and a ditch which causes raiders and their horses to stumble. We have 30 nobles make up the clan leadership, so let us proceed. First year. Here's our clan ring. This one here in the bottom left is our leader. You can tell from this little symbol here. And then we've got all these people here, and the symbols in the bottom right dictate which god or deity or spirit they worship, pray to. Let's see, before we do anything, peevish because we're not learning anything new. Normal is good harvest. Okay, I'm going to put 1 point in crops. Yeah, we have magic, and this is our reserve here. We can spend points of magic every year in the sacred time, so that will improve our crops. That will improve our herds. I'm going to put a point into mysteries. I'm going to put 3 points into diplomacy. I should put a point in trade. Trade. No, not just yet. We're going to proceed with that. Keep 1 point in reserve. Now, the first thing we want to do is reorganize our clan. Now, the first thing we want to check is leadership. Now, here is our leaders. They're organized by clicking on these tabs up here. First thing I want to do is choose a new leader. Leader excellence, excellence. Where is he? He's there. He worships Elmal as well, and you worship Ernalda. Let's see. Animals excellence. Now what I want to try and do is have one of each deity worshipper people, because that increases our chance of sacrifice and benefits and stuff like that. So if I have a shrine to, say for example, Orlanth, having someone on the clan ring actually helps that, I believe. First of all, let's have a look at leadership. You are an excellent leader, and you're excellent to animals as well, that'd be good. You're very good at magic and combat. I think you're going to be our leader. You worship Ernalda. And next I want to go to animals. You're excellent at animals, very good at combat, and very good at plants. So we're going to have you in this place here. Bargaining. You're very good actually. Excellent at bargaining. Custom, which is basically laws, I think. Laws and rules. And leadership. Yeah, you can go into this place here. Go with a cheesy grin. Combat. Who's our best at combat? Who is renowned at combat? He's also very good at animals, bargaining, custom. Yep, you're pretty good. You can go in this place here. Custom. Custom, excellent. Let's see. Good, custom, very good, custom. Very good, custom. I'm going to go to magic quickly. You're renowned at magic. You are 60, you are fairly old. You're 29. So you're very good at animals, very good at bargaining. You are a very good person, so you are going to go to this place here. Plants. Now we've already got a worshipper of this god deity. You are excellent at plants there. You're very good. You're very good, and you're already on the ring as well. We've got a trickster here. He's very good at custom and very good at plants. Now, tricksters, from what I've learned, they do give you advantages in certain situations. For example, there is a certain event that happens, and you get, well, actually a few things that can happen, and he basically gives you an extra option. So I'm going to put you on the end there. And he worships Uramal. Now, it was a custom, wasn't it, I needed to do? Go that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, so don't have a Y. Custom, excellent. And you're excellent. Three of these. Okay, I'm going to stick you down here. And that is my clan reorganized. Let's reorganize the clan. Okay, we are in the sea season. This is basically when all our farmers plant down the crops, get them ready for the harvest. So we'll basically let's look at these tabs. Basically, this is farming. This is how much cattle we have, how many sheep, horses, and pigs. This is how much. You go away. This is how much wildlands we have, and pastures and cropland can be turned into cropland and pastures. Basically now allowing us to have more animals or have more crops. Let's see. Ooh, got a telephone call. Back in a second. Sorry about that, just had a quick telephone call from work. Okay. Our animals graze on 27 heights of lands. Okay, so basically, we only need 27 pastures. So if I lower that down to, I'm going to say 35, that'll basically give us more wildlands. Basically, also our wildlands is used for hunting as well. We could handle another 32 hides, so that would be 137. So I'm going to bump this up to 140. What's it working? There we go. Okay, bump up to 140. And what was this on again? 35, wasn't it? There we go, 35. So yeah, that's basically farming. We can slaughter our animals if we need to get some extra food, but we should be okay for now. Let's close this down. And then we have clan. This is for alliances. Then we have 2 alliances. Badger, which is up over here. Yeah, basically also we are obviously Jimbo Spike here. And we have Mule Deer, which is way to the southeast. It's pretty far away. But we can send emissaries to clans, and they can call on favors, ask for castle food, information and magic. We can demand tribute, give them gifts, propose alliance, and resolve feuds. But I shan't be doing any of that just yet. Then we have trade. We have 3 trading partners. Spaced nicely around us. We have Blacktail the Bull, a really fine bull who sires more calves than normal. And we have also tribes on the map as well. So basically all these people here are part of a tribe and a protective pack together. We have the Wildcats here, who I believe we're at a feud with. And Staghearth. Down there, we're a feud with them as well. Basically, it's not quite a war, but we are openly fighting each other. And then we have our warriors. We have patrols. We can hire more weapon thanes, although we don't need to do that just yet. I think the first year we are free from attack. And then we have population distribution, just there, population distribute, where we can basically allocate more farmers to farm, or weapon thanes, or crafters. Let's see, we're satisfied, have no healer on the ring, we should have more hunters. Since we've got a lot of wildlands, we can support up to 28 hunters, so let's bump it up to 28 and assign that. Okay. This is Engana. One of your female cows is caught doing secret magic around the jeweler's well. Some accuse her of attracting disease spirits. She denies doing anything at all, but then people start to get sick. We conduct a divination. We'll find out the truth. Deliberately spreading the disease. She should be put to death. Let's see what our clan ring says. Well, the majority says outlaw her and see that she's killed. Let's do that. We send one of the weapon things after her. He hit her quickly, and she dies without making a sound. Quick death. And one less mouth to feed, I suppose. We also give gifts to our farmers and weapon thanes, and we can also hold feasts. Then we have magic. Our clan magic is poor. Yes, we just spent it. And here's all the deities. We have a shrine to El Mal, Steadfast improves our chances when defending. Ideally, I want Sun. Helps ripen the crops. And then we have Ronaldo, Blessed Crops. Helps yield better, that's good. And Uralda. Oh no, Orlanth, sorry. Improves the effectiveness of our skirmishes. Really want rain to improve our crops. And we're also now in fire season as well. This is the best time to raid. It's basically summer, the crops are growing, so we don't need all our farm hands, so they can help in raids. And then we have our map. This is what we know so far. We've got Prax over here. We've got the Quivin Mountains. We've got Kiro Fin. And as you can see, there is quite a large area to explore. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is explore. I'm going to send 2 weapon thanes and 8 footmen. We're going to travel slowly. We're going to send... yeah, we'll send you. You seem good enough. And we shall explore around Archula. See what we find. We found some clay. Let's see, now if we go back to trade. Oh, here it is. Crafters. Greenware. Short of farmers. Okay, let's see. We can trade the output of 12 crafters. Take a point of plain. This is red pottery, cloth, leather, bronze, jewellery and goods. This is silver and gold item weapons. Fine cloth, tooled leather and furs. We should put a point in greenware and we should also bump up that. Okay. Broyan, a tall young warrior of the Tanahats, wishes to marry Lika, daughter of the chief. He has come with Verena, the Tanahat, Lord Speaker, to help plead his case. We might be able to forge an alliance. I will be proud to have my daughter's marriage provide the spark. Time for marriage. Let's approve the marriage. How many cows do we slaughter for the feast? I think we've got 818. Let's sacrifice 18. There we go, that's that over. We're now in Earth season. This is basically autumn where they harvest the crops, so this is yet another time for bad raiding. Also we have, in the military screen, we have cattle raid and raid. We have fortifications of a ditch and a wooden stockade at the moment. We can also build ramparts, stake perimeter, stone wall and a watchtower. Don't need to worry about that just yet though. We're doing Earth time. Let us trade. Let's see. Yeah, he sometimes doesn't give very good advice. We should buy some cattle. I want to try and establish a trade route with Hillhaven. So we close you and send a mission to Hillhaven. We'll send 2 weapon things, 10 footmen. We'll send a large one, establish a route if we can. He is excellent at bargaining, so I should give him a good chance, and he's very good at leadership as well. Yep, let's send that out. We're still in Earth season. Let's go to Magic. Now, let's see, what do we want to work on? Bantar. Lets our farmers work more productively. Seeing as we don't have enough farmers at the moment, if we could get vigor on her. This bush is Bantai, it's like an anchor shape. No one here worships them. Bless crops. Let's see, who else could we worship? A white shape. Actually, Orlanth is always a good one. I do like Orlanth. Let's sacrifice to him. Let's sacrifice some goods. I'm going to sacrifice 18 goods because we have 168, so that leaves us 150. Mysteries. Learning new blessings or myths. We have Thunderstone already. And a sacrifice. We have learned some of the mysteries of the making of the Storm Tribe. Our caravan is back from. They agreed to trade with us on a regular basis. We made a profit from the trip. I'm no worried, but I did notice the Hill Havens have 10 weapon thanes. The herd of the Karrostalos have been infested by the herds of the Karrostalos have been infested with evil chaotic beings called Brews. Everyone knows that the cattle must be destroyed before they give birth to more Brews. What other measures do you take? More fighters wouldn't hurt in the campaign against the Brews, but we can do it by ourselves if we must. Recruit weapon thanes from outside the clan. Step up patrols. How many do we seek? Let's seek 10. Unfortunately, other clans heard the Brews threat and they've found only a single available fighter. The Karandoli clan's leader, weapon thane Harsaltar, comes bearing gifts and a message from his chieftain. You think we are mad, but we know you think this. And you know that we know that. What the? You know that. You think that we are mad, but we know that you know this. And you know that we know what you think this. Unlike other people who pretend to us that they think we are normal, even though it is obvious they think we are mad. He pauses for breath. I can't blame him. Therefore, we can trust you. He proposes an alliance between our clans. At least, Haraldsleiter said that was the chief's wish when I left the Tula. We told him we would think about it. The Karandoli clan is well known for choosing mad leaders. Promise to consider. Because alliance is always good. Okay. A trader from the Blue Spruces approaches the ring. We heard that you have a source of green clay and we want to be the only clan to trade this, yada yada yada. Ready to offer 10 goods every year for returning, hauling heavy clay and selling it. You get goods with no work. What better offer will you find? She said. As peaceful neighbours, we feel that we are the best people for you to trade with. Harrison glowered behind her back, and the potters in the hall turned pale. No, I want to keep it for myself. I think we're pretty good at the moment. We don't need it. And I think it'd be better in the long run if we keep it for ourselves. So refuse her politely but firmly. Have recurrent arguments, but made it clear we wanted to make pottery ourselves, and no arrangement we made. muttering under her breath. Okay, we are now in dark season. This is basically winter. It is very difficult for our explorers to travel distances. They're okay at close distance, but anything further, then they can't get past the snowdrifts. Our raiders can't get past the snowdrifts. Our traders can't set up routes. So this is a good time for sacrificing, doing things within the Tula, basically. Dark time. Trade. What should we do? See what everyone has to say. Farming. Our herd is too small to support them, but ultimately we should trade for cattle. Don't have enough cattle. We're not far off with the oxen. A couple more years of breeding and stuff and we should be okay. We need more cattle though. It's gone under 800, that's not good. We can't send emissaries out. We can't set up trade routes. So we do have 4. And this was annual trading, and now it is seasonal trading, so I think we get benefits every season instead of every year. Actually, let's go to crafters. We could get some more crafters. Let's assign them. Still in dark season. We have the finest looking woman, young woman of any clan. Let's explore near our Tula again. We'll send out that many, and we shall explore. As your people explore your Tula, you find many unusual features. One of these is a cave. The cave is inhabited by large armored rodents with huge mouths filled with teeth, each as sharp as a needle. The creatures swarm out of the cave and attack the cows who found the cave, injuring several of them. The people are worried that these creatures will cause harm. This is one of these events where having a trickster on the ring is actually quite useful, because he can lure them away, but it isn't a permanent solution. 3 people say we should use a trickster, so I'm going to have him lure them away with trickster magic. He pranced about the cave mouth, singing a song which he said was an irresistible, delicious tune on the language of the killer's rodents. It seemed to serve that the rodents formed a line and followed Ostalor as he danced away from the borders of Tula and towards those of the Wildcut clan. The farmers are working hard, but there are too few of them to care for the crops and herds. If any refugees or travellers petition for membership in a clan, we should welcome them as Carls or Cotters. If we had a shrine to Bantar, our farmers could use its blessing to work harder. Staghearth warriors kidnap... Staghearth, they're my enemies, aren't they, I think? Daughter of the chief, and take her back to their Tula. Can't beat them ourselves. Proper ransom would be 5 cows, but because we are feuding with the Staghearth, we can expect them to ask for more than that. Ransom her. Ransom her. My daughter, we must get her back. I'm going to ransom her, because we've only got 8 weapon thanes. Who leads the delegation? I want someone who's good at bargaining. We'll send you actually, because you're very good at combat and it might turn a bit iffy. We should send 3 weapon thanes, leaving 5 behind, and we're going to send 10 footmen. Proceed. Ransom of 10 cows for her return. Let's pay it. I'm gonna pay it. We want her back, otherwise she's gonna be distraught. We got her back. We lost some cattle, we got an extra person. Woo! Okay, yes, they are enemies down here. Was it the Wildcats? It's like I can't remember now. There is a way to find out. I can't remember where it is. This is myths and history, and you've got a map here, for example. You can view the map. We are around here somewhere. Refuge, Dragon Pass, Lock, Devil's Marsh. What's this mark here? There's Prax. There's Wintertop. There's a lake. If I go to this, there's Prax. Is that lake? So if the lake's up there, directly south we've got Quiven Mountains and Prax to the right. So if we view the map, Prax, lake, and that's not the lake then. I don't know. I don't know exactly where we are. Ooh, I think we're around here somewhere. Dragon Pass. Maybe around here. There's Hjortland, there's Dragon Pass. I don't know. We are in storm season. We can raid, we can send out people to explore and emissaries, but there is a risk. Tanahat. Now, red means they are hostile towards us, blue means they are ally, and these look lighter than the rest of them around me. I don't know what to do. Let's sacrifice to Orlanth again. We're going to sacrifice 15 goods. The Woad Ritual. What does that do? Reduce the number of deaths. Let's see. We're at Peace Clan. Feel resolved, feel resolved. Ah, here it is. Scroll down. This is basically a history of everything that's happened. Okay, so it was these guys which kidnapped. So we could try and make peace with the Wildcats. Relations. Wildcats. Emissary. Resolve feud. Let's send 18 goods. That'll leave us 150. We'll send. Need more weapon things soon as well, actually. We'll send 3 weapon things and 10 footmen with 18 goods. We'll send you because you're good at bargaining. 7 cows would be minimum, 50 cows would be good, 100 cows would be excellent. Off the wealth. Let's see. 50 would be good, you say. How many do we have in total? We would give him 80. That may seem a bit steep, but it'll still leave us 700, and we'll be at peace with them. Proceed. Well, at least it didn't take them. Eagle people have lost a bunch of cows. They died. Hoof and mouth. They died of hoof and mouth disease, foot and mouth disease, basically. Okay, well that's the end of the first year. 23 babies were born. We initiated 20 children as adults. The clan has 2 more people, 37 fewer heads of cattle, 1 more horse, and 41 more sheep than we did last sacred time. We produced 816 and 8, 778 bushels of food, 73 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 47 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 17 cows worth of goods. Okay then. Barley, wheat and rye. Well, we can overfeed people easily. Well, that's going to be it for the first year. I'm just going to save this as LP1. Save that. And I'm just going to quickly make sure this works properly. And once that's all good and uploaded to YouTube and everything's good, I shall continue this and see how it goes. See you next time, guys.